Welcome, parents. Welcome to our performance tonight. We are so glad to have you here. Mrs. Blaser and our 5th grade students have been working so hard to be their good, best performance tonight, so we're excited to see them. Our performance tonight is called Life is a Garden. And 5th graders, if we have tonight, I might ask you, how is life a garden? I'd be curious to know what your responses would be. But here's the question I have to ask you, 5th graders. This is a really tough question. I'm curious to know if any of you knows the answer to this. But I have to ask this question as a former English teacher. And Mr. Larson, you can't answer this because Mr. Larson was in my class years ago. When we say life is a garden, what figure of speech is that? Very close, but not correct. Very close. It's not a simile, but what's the other one? That's a good guess, but not quite right. Metaphor. Absolutely right. Nice job, metaphor. So I hope you enjoyed. Sorry, we got a new sound system. It's cutting out a little better. I hope you enjoyed tonight's performance, and with that, I will hand it over to Mrs. Blaser.
Thank you, and welcome. So glad you could take time out of your busy schedules to come, and I know it's a lot going on this time of year, so we're really happy to share with you. This is just kind of a snapshot of what we do in the classroom. We did a lot of creating, a lot of improvising, coming up with our own things, and so we're just really happy to share that with you. We're also trying to celebrate a little bit of Earth Day, and so our first tune is about the Earth. Enjoy.
Celebrate you
students, we're thinking spring, and we're doing a little bit of a volley spring where we are going to be playing on a lot on our barred instruments. You're going to hear a little storm come like we've been experiencing lately. You're going to hear a little ukulele playing a little bit later. You're going to hear some recorder playing, lots of singing, barred instruments. So springtime by the ball. You can move up on the risers. You got it.
Roses are red, violets are blue, sugar is sweet, and so are you. Violets are blue, lilies are white, just like the sun, you shine so bright. Roses are red, violets are blue, sugar is sweet, and so are you. Violets are blue, lilies are white, just like the sun, you shine so bright. Roses are red, violets are blue, sugar is sweet, and so are you. Violets are blue, lilies are white, just like the sun, you shine so bright.
Good work. We move on to highs and lows. I'll be there. So this piece, it's a pop tune. Students, just be quiet as you move, please. Thank you. It's a pop tune that we listened to several times. We figured it out on the xylophone, all the instruments, tried to figure out the melody. And then we listened to this, they took this pop tune. They took this pop tune and put some rapping between it. So kind of the B section was a rap. So these students came up with their own B section. They wrote it, they decided what they wanted to do. So it was just a lot of creating and putting this piece together. Today was really our first day of trying to put this all together. I've been trying to prepare them in class about what it's going to be like when you have everybody here. And so it's always just kind of interesting to see what's going to come out, but they're doing a great job. I'm really proud of them. So I'll be there.
There for the highs and lows, give you mine and heartaches grow. By your side when you're all alone, I will be there. When you're down, down in your luck, things
So think about what our last song is. Oh, ukuleles. Yep, we gotta switch, so you get your ukes. were rowdy this year. A lot of the students worked a lot. You probably heard that at home, sorry. But I heard I had a lot of beautiful players in here. Raise your hand if you passed that purple belt. That was the 5th belt, yes. How many passed the, what's next, red? Blue. How many passed the red belt? The brown belt? The black belt? Everybody go on to silver belt? Gold? Rainbow? Nice. Congratulations, students, for their hard work. So, they worked really hard on that, and I really am proud of them for putting that extra time in. They had to come and play for me after school, so I really appreciate that. Students, you did fabulous. Thank you so much, and thank you all for coming. A lot of thank yous. I'm always grateful to Mr. Hess, who gives up his space so we can do this during the day in practice. Mr. Christensen, our administration, our fabulous classroom teachers. Without this, I could not do. Give them a hand, please. Teachers and parents. And of course, our Jeff, our custodian, he really helps put a lot of these things together, and so we really appreciate him. If you wouldn't mind hanging around for just a few more minutes, students, whatever you played last, could you carefully put that away in the music room? And then if a few of you could help us put away the chairs, that would be great. Let's give them one more hand.